totally consumed by passion. Put on a strategically placed shell, raise a little hell. Frolic in the surf, sand and turf, on totally new island.
Darling, show me love, tell me lies, you do something to me, make it all through the night. Touch me once, kiss me twice, you do something to me on this isle of desire.
Kissed by eternal sun, kissed by eternal sun. A few miles north of the Tropic of Desire. Totally new island. Totally new island. Totally new island. Totally new island.
Let me along to your totally new island. Let me astray to your totally new island. Let me along to your totally new island.
Rest in peace, headphone users. Good morning, Viet motherfucking Nam. How's everybody doing? Just a fucking slew of technical problems have been just like a cancerous plague upon me. So you want to be an entrepreneur, right? Because sitting here and talking and fucking doing this shit every day, yeah, it's just easy, bro. All you do is put on a robe, fucking glasses, and your Santa hat, and I hate Trump. No, I'm just joking. You guys are cool. You guys that are watching. Yesterday, holy shit, welcome to 34. Just a slew of fucking problems. God fucking damn it, dude. I've only got one person to blame, and it's myself. Like, ultimately, you'll be a better man if every situation you just blame yourself. It's the road least traveled, and I tell you what, it's just it was all my fault. Anyways, here's what happened. Okay, so I paid $1,800+ for my MacBook Pro, which has a 250 gigabyte hard drive, solid state drive, boots up fast. But 200, I wipe my fucking ass with 250 gigabytes. Are you joking? They're iPhones with more fucking data than that. But ever since Steve Jobs died, Apple has stopped focusing on the customer and started focusing on profit, and that's why the company is quite honestly doing awful. They, obviously they have, they're doing fucking whatever, numbers, they're doing this and that, XYZ. But the quality of the product is irrefutably shit, irrefutably trash. So I was using another trash program, Final Cut Pro, right? Which is why I should have just paid to have this outsourced to an editor. But my editor is from California, not Roberto. Roberto, you're the fucking man. okay? Another guy was supposed to have him editing because Roberto is editing the footage from Body Language Mastery, which is coming out December 26th. How many of you guys are fucking excited to come and get some red pill baptism from yours truly? So you want to be an entrepreneur, huh? So Roberto's working on quarter 2 thing, so he's busy right now, and plus he did a fucking promo for Body Fitness Max that I didn't even play because I've just been so fucking busy trying to make this program work. Anyways, so computer crashes when I'm trying to fucking upload because Final Cut is making all these files, and I know you guys are on the edge of your seats with this understanding like the technical data. I know you're like dying to fucking hear about my technical woes, but you want to be an entrepreneur. This is what happens behind the scene, okay? And so I'm editing all footage. It takes time to, it's called rendering. So it takes time to like process the footage so I could put it onto a computer. That happens. Then in the midst of working, right? In the midst of working, greatest news ever, which is just phenomenal as usual, right? Just good news all around. You're an entrepreneur. You know, I understand when Dana White, the president of the UFC, says every fucking day I wake up to bad news. That's what happens when you're a business owner. But you're rich or whatever because you are you're solving those problems. Okay, that's the big difference there. So I'm my computer runs out of space. I can't upload shit to the cloud. I can't delete a bunch of stuff because it's all the files because I filmed everything in 4K, right? So I have 50 plus gigabytes of raw footage. And then to top it all off, this is the best part right here. Take a look. Guess who got banned off of Twitter? That's right. I'm fucking banned again, dude. Fuck Jack Dorsey. Fuck all you liberal pieces of shit. Fuck your goddamn social media bullshit. You can have it, okay? Because the comeuppance that's coming from suppressing people and just fucking up their lives is coming for you. But I take great peace of mind knowing that I'm not a fucking loser like the person who reported me. Because unlike that, because here's why I got banned again, right? So I got banned for evading the ban, right? This is my fucking 4th account. And so somebody reported me for making a new account, okay? Somebody is that bitch made. Yes, these type of people exist, and they were probably raised by fucking single moms, to be honestly. I just cannot explain. I cannot fucking explain how much of a slime ball, loser, gutter-dwelling rat the type of person who does this is. But I digress, because at the end of the fucking day, I'm still gonna be a winner, and you're still gonna be a bottom-dwelling fucking loser. You sit around and you play this internet police bullshit because at the end of the day, you hate yourself and you hate people like me because I could put on fucking sunglasses that Tony Stark wears in Marvel. I could wear a Santa hat and I could wear a $25 robe because I don't like my $500 robe in the other fucking room because it doesn't feel good. It just feels, this is just nicer material, okay? This is from Macy's, a dying business, okay? Guys like me piss those fucking losers off because I am not like you. I am not the scum of society. I am not a plague being pushed away by women. I have a multitude of choice. I could go back to the land of pig women, America itself, and create a harem because I have a skill set that your little worm-eating, bottom-feeding shit self doesn't have. And at the end of the day, I will win because I am not like you. I'm not a fucking loser. I don't give up. I don't quit, okay? I am never, ever gonna quit like that, okay? You are the lowest of the low. You're the kind of guy that walks into a fucking bar, every girl ignores. Okay? They look at you like a disposable ATM. You're the lowest of all fucking low, and I will never be like you. The guys who so fucking like righteously follow me, man, and live their end. They're good-looking guys. They're in good shape. They make good money. They're the opposite of your bottom-dwelling worm ass. Do you understand that? You fucking losers. Do you get that? All you people that run around reporting people and stuff, you are literally at the bottom of society, okay? You're at the absolute trash level. You're garbage. And you will never, ever ascend. There is not hope for people like you. You can get my YouTube banned. You can get my Instagram banned. You could do it. But the only way you will ever stop me is by coming to me and killing me. I don't need social media, okay? I have made tens of thousands of dollars in multiple fields all around the world. Okay, I have made the choice to do this type of work because it's fulfilling to me to help other people, much like yourself who fucking need the help. Okay, it's not my fault you're a fucking loser, but it is your fault for staying a loser. Anyways, that's my piece. I had to get it off my chest. That's why I fucking look so young. That's why I look so great. Because you know what? I just get this stress off. I get it off. Okay? I get it off. I had sex twice today. I'm still all fired up. This is fucking great. Okay? A little hot. I'm going to put on the air conditioning. But yeah. So anyways, in the midst of all that, I got fucking banned, right? And then the computer crashes, right? And then I have to stay up all night because I can't edit because my editor bailed out on me. So, so long story short, I stayed up until 4 p.m. today, which is December 3rd, Japanese time. I stayed up all night. I was editing, and then when I was uploading it to Teachable, it literally took about 30 minutes per 2-minute clip. However, unlike those fucking worm losers who make excuses, I have pride. I have dignity as a man. Okay, something very foreign to your worm bottom dwelling ass. Okay, foreign to the members of my community who wake up and take action. All right, that's the difference. And I have dignity, and I fucking got the course out. Okay, it's not fully out, but it is out. And to top it off, it is 100% for free. So links in the chat. There are 3 sections to Body Fitness Max that are coming out. We already had over 30-something people sign up, even though it was late. The email did go out. Some people said they did not get the email. But anyways, the link is right there. Click on that. Yeah, it is Angry Tuesday. That's funny. Click on that link right there, and you'll be able to get the course 100% for free. So what happens is the first part is the lecture part, right? Also, when I filmed, my brand new microphone fucked up too. Fucking just like, like God is really testing me. God, Allah, flying spaghetti monster, whatever. But they're really testing me to see if I want to help people in fucking Q4 here. And it's gonna happen, bro. No, you'll have to fucking kill me. You'll have to take your loser ass, file for a passport, because I know your bottom dwelling loser ass doesn't have a passport. Scratch up all your fucking money, right? Kevin, thank you for the donation. Says in the words of Goku when fighting Frieza, you keep name calling and screaming because you're too weak to attack me any other way. Love you, MLD. Love you more, Kevin. Swear to God, I fucking love you, Doug. You're the man. So happy to see guys like you who are not fucking worms, who are not fucking losers, push hard to make a difference in their life and change and do something about your fucking weight. Seriously, like, you're a fucking legend, man. Anyways, so Miss MLD is terrified in the other room. She did not expect this to fucking happen. Anyways, so then, where was it gone? So anyways, so then that happened. So I had to go to the Japanese fucking, like the equivalent of Walmart, but what opens at 9 a.m. So I had to stay up all night. I had to go buy an external hard drive, had to transfer all the files off of my computer, and then come back edit them, and then put them on Teachable. It was a nightmare. Anyways, it's up and done. It's ready, and I do it. I do it for you guys. I do it for you. At the end of the day, I didn't want to do today's show. Can I be honest with you guys? I didn't want to. I was like so fucking angry. Shout out to my boy Abu American, who actually tweeted out like, hey, you know, they got John and shit. And he was like, he's he's a very smart guy. He was like, dude, honestly, he's like, I'm pretty sure the only reason I'm not getting banned is because I'm black and I'm Muslim. That's what he said. And he's so right. Like, that's how like woke Twitter works. But anyways, the course is out, December 26th, right here. Boom, boom, boom. Body Language Mastery is coming out. It is coming out. I am refilming it all. 100,000% refilming it all. Men's body language, women's body language, right? Okay. So you got these two things going on. And then to top it all off, you get access to all the previous webinars, which are being chopped up and edited right now. I can't put them on Teachable because, quite honestly, I can't trust any of these sites other than myself, because everybody's trying to be PC police. Everybody in America is like trying to pretend that like, oh, I'm so noble. I'm so like, oh, hallelujah to the Lamb. I'm so like woke and everything. Like, oh, you know, like, Jesus not okay, but Muhammad okay, and like straight people, I guess so, but gay people, yeah, definitely. Like, fucking roll out the rainbows, baby. Roll out the rainbows and ketamine. Let's get this parade going. Like. Let's see. What else is woke people say? Oh yeah, white people, scum of the earth. White people, kill all white people. There's literally people on Twitter with the verified blue check mark saying saying that, like, you know, oh, it's okay to kill all white people. They're literally saying that on Twitter, getting banned. Okay. If you guys want to donate, please click on that link right there. Tom, thank you. He says MLD John is the man. Show support. Tom, I love you. I love your channel, bro. I've watched your channel. I think you're a good guy. I think you sincerely are a good guy. That's our man, Tom, right here. Where's this? Is my fucking year. There. Oh, here. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Tom. Anyways, so that all happened. So what's going to happen is this. After I finish this amazing show where I'm going to tear into single moms because I was raised by one, and hey, if you hate me, you got to blame a single mom, right? Oh, where do your woke points go now? Look at the color of my skin. I'm not fully white. I'm only half white. The other half is Indian. But I was raised by a single mom. So where am I on your woke meter? Actually, you guys who banned me on Twitter, you're a bunch of fucking racists. Bunch of racists. Sexist, what's the tagline, guys? Help me out here. Racist, sexist, homophobe, transphobe, misogynist. You gotta go down the list. Give me it all, man. I've been a bad boy. I'm naughty Santa here. Make the list and check twice. 2015 was my year. Thank you, Hologram, for the $2 as well. Is my fucking year. You see, this is why I stay looking young, baby. This is why oh yeah, bigot. That's a good one. Yeah, bigot too. This is why I stay looking young. I let it all out. Max, dude, you're the fucking man, bro. Thank you for keep watching, man. I'm so sorry I couldn't come meet you in San Francisco. It was just a nightmare. That whole flight home was just a fucking nightmare. Anyways, who's feeling woke? I'm woke. Anyways, it feels good to be angry again, honestly. It feels good to get it out. Anyways, so this was going to happen Body Fitness Max. After the show's done, I'm going to get back to editing. I'm going to edit all of the training section. So I'm going to pull it on the screen right now just so you guys can see, okay? Body Fitness Max is here. Jack, thank you so much for modding the chat. I fucking love you. Anyways, let's see. Body Fitness Max. I really hope I'm not sharing my screen because you just guys saw all my money. Okay, I'm not, thank God. Okay, curriculum. Here it is. So let's take a look real quick right here. So this is it real quick. The introduction is here. This is Introduction to Body Fitness Max. Part 1 is the Health and Wellness Education Lectures. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 9 lectures, anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes long. Getting started, right? This is going to talk about what you need. Daily weight tracking, target body fat percentage, calories and fat storage, how does it work, proper hydration, how much should you sleep, intermittent fasting and weekly fasting, avoiding processed food, and consistency and discipline. This is part 1. Part 2 is going to be all exercise based in the gym, filming our fucking man dime, Lee Carmichael, Aussie Beef on Instagram. He is the one that is going to be performing all the exercises. So I'll be putting that out later this morning for you folks. This is morning time for you guys. So I'll be putting that out later this morning. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fucking great. And so I just want to say thank you guys for listening in today. And that's what happened. And here's me taking the full brunt of it. I should have had. I didn't film everything until yesterday, my birthday day. Right, I had to film some last shit, and I quite honestly just didn't do it on time. I was too busy doing promotions and all these other shows and shit. And so moving forward, so for body language mastery, I'm gonna have everything done by the 16th. So that's 13 days from now. So I'm gonna be fucking on. I'm gonna be on fire, man. I'm gonna be working my goddamn ass off. But anyways, guys, please smash that like button. Smash that like button like Tom Bombadil smashes the devil every morning with his feet when he wakes up and those feet hit the ground. The devil's like, oh my God, Tom is awake. I got to help make these people sin so I can make some devil shit happen. Anyways, so you want to be a hot dude, huh? You want to go to... get on the waiting list for body language mastery. We already got over 100 people for this quarter so far, or not. Oh, excuse me, not over 100. 90. No, about 70. A little north of 70. 70 people are already on the waiting list for. What's up, Ajax? 70 people are on the waiting list for body language mastery quarter 4. December 26th on the screen right there. December 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. December comes twice, right? Just like me, every time. Got to come twice. And then send them on their way. That's just my standard. You're going to go ahead, modernlifedating.com/body language. Scroll down, click on this link right here. And this is going to take you to the channel where you need, or the page where you need to just put your best email address in. Put your best email address in right here. Click subscribe. If you have trouble and you're getting an error, I want you to contact me either on Instagram, right? My Instagram is right here, which is Modern Life Dating. You're going to go to Instagram.com/Modern Life Dating. Where I post signs from the Lord himself. Here's our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ saying, you asked me for a sign that she's trash. I gave it to you and you're still with her? Jezebels, harlots, all of them. Go ahead to that Instagram and send me a message if you cannot get on to the waiting list. All you guys that got in from quarter 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3, guess what? You get 100% free access to all of the upcoming webinars. If you were on Max has a great question here. He says, what if we were enrolled in a previous body language mastery quarter? Should we still subscribe? The only reason you should subscribe is to receive updates to attend the webinars. For you guys that don't know how the webinars work, twice a day for 3 weeks, I send you an email 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We start a 2-hour session from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You tune in via your smartphone, your laptop, or desktop computer. Then, you are going to attend, ask your questions. It's a free kind of style question and answer ceremony kind of thing, okay? It's a seminar. And I have a lot of speakers come through. Rollo Tomasi comes through. Richard Cooper comes through. One of the biggest and most popular draw in quarter 3 was the actual pimp, Afi Kingdom comes through. And then we have Donovan Sharp. Donovan's the fucking man. Donovan comes through and drops like nuclear level truth bombs. This happens for 3 weeks. I record it all, and you're going to have access to quarter 2. You're going to have access to quarter 3, and you're going to have access to quarter 4. Okay? You're going to have access to all of these data that I have recorded. Now, quarter 2 is, quarter 1 was not recorded. That was like
good work, soldier.
Just getting started. And real quick, thank you for Mr. Caballero, who says my graduation donation to the Red Pill Buddha. thank you for the $5. And thank you, more importantly, can I do a proper salute? I got to stand up quickly. Thank you for the $5, Mr. Caballero, Señor. And, you know, they got filmed in quarter 2. So quarter 2 has about approximately 40 hours of footage. Quarter 3, we had, I'm not even joking, we had over 80 hours of footage. God bless this man, Roberto, who came to Hot Dude Con, and he's been editing these things. I got to take care of him. Roberto is editing them right now. He just got a brand new laptop for gaming and stuff. Great guy, man. Fucking great guy. I'm so happy to meet him in Phoenix. Seriously, man, you guys, especially you guys that are like fucking coming out and meeting me and like helping me make this network. I fucking love you guys so much. Seriously, like I cannot express. I just cannot fucking express how much I love you guys. Like seriously, it blows my mind that you guys help me and everything, and that's how strong the brotherhood is. We're gonna talk about that today too. He's doing that, so that's gonna be alone. And guys, listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you're like a sensitive Sally, or like you're kind of on the fence, like with like I don't know if I should do this red pill stuff, like viewer discretion is advised. This is not like your just tell her to put on her dancing shoes and get a fucking milkshake at the diner, at the roller diner. Just roll on down and get a milkshake, drink that milkshake, go dancing all night, then she's gonna sleep with you. No, fucking Marty McFly. Okay, no, it doesn't work like that. All right, this is not 1955. All right, you're not gonna take her to the fucking Enchanted Sea Bell dance or whatever the fuck. Okay, this not. I'm just telling you, it's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. But the guys that get in, you guys really think I'm making up all these testimonies? You think I'm making up all these call-ins? You think I'm making up all of this fucking testimony, all this shit, all the people in the chat, everything? You know, get with the fucking program. So yeah, there's gonna be, when it's all said and done. This time, Roberto, I'm gonna send you all the footage as soon as I get it in quarter 3, or quarter 4, because the webinars are starting in January. Okay, we're gonna have 1 week to finish the course, brand new course. Okay, men's body language and women's body language 2, and then to top it off, you're gonna be fucking you're gonna get like so much value. It's unreal. I'm just so happy to change people's lives. Like, people are making more money, people are making more muscles, people are getting more women. Fucking old Jared is killing it. He actually makes me a little nervous that he's fucking killing it so well. Like, he's doing a great job. But yeah, you don't see Jared in the chat anymore. He's kind of graduated. So anyways, that's what's happening. That's what's coming. And yeah, get on the waiting list. If you don't, I mean, quite honestly, I don't care at this point. I love you guys. But it's so value packed, and it's so, I mean, there's like an avalanche, a staggering avalanche of like cripplingly positive reviews. So, I mean, if you can't put 2 and 2 together and you don't want to invest in yourself, we're going to talk about what's going to happen to America today. And we're going to talk about how you're going to be pretty fucked if you don't take care of yourself as a man, because they're circling the wagons, boys. And we're public enemy number 1. That being said, all is not lost. I've been watching. I'm gonna have Aaron Clary on the show soon. I'm gonna have Aaron Clary. I'm gonna have Rich Cooper. I'm thinking about Vince from Masculine Geek, because I really like Vince. He's a great guy. I'm thinking about interviewing Donovan as well. So, because I don't think I've ever had like a proper interview of Donovan. I'm trying to get Rolo on the channel. I'm gonna talk with Troy today. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So you're not gonna want to miss out. That's all I gotta say. Come next year, this program's done. I can't do this anymore. It's gotten to the point I can't do it anymore. So this is literally the last one. You know, this is it. So just keep an eye out on my channel. Hit subscribe for all you shadow watchers and guys watching on the replay. Hit subscribe, comment. Click the like button as my lips get chapped like a motherfucker. Anyways, yeah. So I got that going for me. Let's talk about single moms, Howie. Who's dated a single mom? Give me a 1. Give me a 1, like the single number, if you've dated a single mom in the chat. And I'm gonna probably I'm probably gonna fucking I don't know. Should I open the phone lines? What do you say? Is anybody gonna call in? I'm not gonna open the phone lines. If I open the phone lines, somebody has to call in. Fuck it, I'll open them. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Bro, my Japanese neighbors hate me. But you know what? She can add her salary to her husband's and combine it all up. And I still make more. And I'll just tell it to the landlord. And guess what? Japanese people side with money.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound.
Fuck, I gotta set up this stupid ass back end here first. I dated a single mom and I dated one single mom relatively seriously. Kimberly, she's pretty cute. She had some great boobies. Suck dick like a champion, like a champ. That chick would suck dick like fucking. Something about Latinas, man. She was half Dominican, which means she was 100% crazy. Half Puerto Rican and half Lebanese. I don't know how you make that mix, but it's something like that. She was like half Puerto Rican and half Dominican because dad was Dominican, mom's Puerto Rican. Or no, mom was like half Dominican and half Puerto Rican, and then dad was from Lebanon, and then she came out. She's pretty sexy back then, but she's crazy as fuck. Smoked weed all throughout her pregnancy. I didn't meet her when she was pregnant or whatever. I actually was like caught in this like kind of love triangle that I inadvertently got involved with. Let's put that out. Now we can call up.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear...
Your show is scheduled to start in 26 seconds.
26 seconds. It's a lifetime in 2019, lady. Anyways, so yeah, let's see. Oh, a lot of ones. Tom, are you a virgin, Tom, or did you not date? Did you not date a
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tom says single moms target me,
Blog
especially
Talk
at
Radio.
church. All right, banged one last weekend. Close enough. Good stuff. Josh, you're the man, bro. Guys, phone numbers on the screen if you want to call in and just add in today's discussion. I'm gonna give you like the Reader's Digest version of why single moms are trashed. How do I know? First-hand experience. It's single moms or households that are led by the mother. And it's funny, you know, a lot of you guys that I talk to, it's funny, you guys talk to me and you tell me like, you know, you're very smart and you guys are very well aware. You guys like, yeah, you know, my dad, he's kind of blue pill. Kevin says, do single moms try to lock down quickly? Depends on the mom and depends on the man. I read something in an article on some newspaper before all mainstream media was cucked, and I think it was Men's Health in like when I was a wee lad, when I was probably like 20, when Men's Health magazine was actually a good magazine. Is this angle good for the audio, by the way? All my audio police, how are we looking? Good. Please let me know. So, you know, single moms, Jesus Christ. Where do I start? Okay. Well, a lot of you guys that do consultations with me, some of you guys say like, yeah, you know, my dad's blue pilled and he's basically there, but he's not there. Like he's just a placeholder. He's just kind of like check. He's like kind of like as Rich Cooper says, he's sleepwalking through life, right? And perfect sound and video. Thank you so much, my man. So, you know, with single moms being really the data is absolutely astounding, showing how bad it is to be raised by a single mom. Like, it's irrefutable. And we've gotten to the point now in America that we're actually championing. We are celebrating single mothers. We're saying a single mother is more strong and brave and all these things, right? She's better than all of these fucking things than the traditional family, right? The family that sticks together despite having... Listen, if you think somebody's relationship is perfect, you're a fool, okay? Because especially if you're a man, that means you're expecting perfection from a woman, first of all, okay? Woman who also shits and pisses and farts and, you know, bleeds every month, right? You want to be something real. You want to really take women off the pedestal. Watch a girl. This is gonna sound fucking weird. Watch. You ever open the door by accident when you're banging a girl and she's just taking a shit and you're like, ugh, it's nasty. You know, they're just like us. Kelly, what's up, man? Love you, dog. Great to have you in here, Kelly. You're the fucking man. You know, so with the single moms, it's just like you're just expecting. Nobody has a perfect relationship, first and foremost. Secondly, if you're expecting a perfect relationship, you're a fool. Okay, I love you, but you're a fool. Third is that, you know, you have to realize that you're expecting perfection from her and a one-sided perfection. Because let's be honest, okay? Where are my dogs at in the chat? How many of you guys, you run around, you cheating on your girl, you got a side hoe here, you got a side hoe there, and then your girl, like, texts another dude or, like, you know, somebody hits her up on social media, and you're like, you fucking slut! You slut! You're a fucking whore! Like, you gotta have some kind of, you have to have boundaries. I'm not telling you to, like, let your woman go fuck everything that lives and you just sit there and be like, oh, I'll just take this, right? But I'm just saying you have to be relatively intelligent with your logic and reason. So to expect that is not going to happen. But despite that, people who stay together in a relationship, right? People who get divorced nowadays, it's like they're just getting divorced because it's easy. It's like, it's not all of these women. All these women are not battered women. Like fucking, like old Frodo here. Where's my Frodo meme? Can we lighten the mood here a little bit? I don't even know why you guys watch me. No, I'm just joking. I know exactly why. Because I'm the man. And you are too. All right, then keep your secrets. When you ask your husband if he's cheating, but he just hits you in the face. Oh, lordy. Most people just give up. They just give up. They're like, okay, well, I have like one fraction of an inconvenience. So like, okay, I'm just going to break up with you, divorce you, whatever. Right? You see, that's what a lot of women are doing these days because astounding majority of divorces are initiated by the United States women, right? It's only because they know the courts have their back and they can get a good old check from big old Uncle Sam, you know? And just thought their way through life. So, you know, they're championing these single moms who really, like, they take the easy way out, right? And I'm not saying all single moms, but Rick Torres with the all caps, fuck marriage. I love it. You know, it's not like they're all, and guys, the phone lines are open, by the way. You motherfuckers better call in. I did this phone for a reason. 657-383-1318. The people want to hear from you as well. So, they're championing them. I was watching football on the NFL on Thanksgiving, and you have Ezekiel Elliott and who is the defensive player, that real badass they paid a lot of money for? You guys know what I'm talking about. He's a defensive player, huge black guy. Jalen Smith. Fuck, I can't believe I forgot his name. My favorite player on the defense is Brady Quinn because I know that motherfucker is steroided out to his brains, and he's playing like a champion. But I think it's Jalen Smith. And they go and they, like, talk to this woman. They're like, hey, like, we see you're a single mom with 3 kids. Like, hey, you didn't learn your fucking lesson 1, 2, 3 times in a row? No? Okay. Like, here's all this free stuff. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to help them out. But what I am saying is that economically, they're not a good thing. All single moms typically vote for is 9 times out of 10 they're going to vote for more welfare. And more welfare means more taxes on guys like you and guys like me. We have to pay more taxes to raise Kevin and Sales kids, Tyrone's kids, Steven accounting, whatever, right? We have to pay that. Or, okay, so you pay taxes or go to jail. Which one is it? Where are we going? We going to jail or are we going to taxes? Get raped in the ass, get raped in the bank account. Can I say rape? Where are we at? My woke points, my woke points go down? Bueller? So that's just the economic standpoint, right? Single moms typically work low-end jobs because raising children is a full-time job. So guess what happens? Let's do a quick survey. You got 2 jobs. You're working 2 jobs full-time, right? Which job is going to get the best of you, right? Anyone? Guess what? Neither, because your fucking attention is split, just like your children. So you have 3 boys, and you're working 2 jobs. Guess who's raising these kids? Nintendo, Sony, PlayStation. Okay? Netflix, porn, iPad. Throw the kid a fucking iPad. Shut him up, right? That's what a lot of these single moms are doing. That's why a lot of these single moms, the children, I mean, it is crippling to the fucking children. Absolutely crippling. The women become sluts because they don't have any male love in their life, right? They have, like, you know, I have my own, like, you know, I didn't grow up with a dad, so, like, I have, like, that kind of weird, like, oh, what does it feel like to have a dad thing? But girls, it's way worse for them because they go out and they bang other dudes to, like, fill that void of fatherlessness in their life. And that's fucking the sad truth, man. That's why it's a joke in our pop culture. Like, oh yeah, she's got daddy issues, so she let me hit it raw on the first date. No condom, no problem. Just now she's attached. We got a caller on the line. Let's bring him on. 504. You're on the air. Did you get me banned off Twitter?
Yeah. What's up, John?
What up, baby? Who's this?
It's Josh. Can you hear me?
Hey, Josh. What's up? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I don't have a lot of time. I got a meeting in 15 minutes, but I just wanted to say, I don't know if you remember that picture of the SJW #1 that I sent you on Skype the other night. Mm-hmm. She actually ended up being a single mom. She didn't even tell me.
Mm-hmm. Why would she?
And yeah, yeah. So I went she came over to my house first, and I started picking her brain about it, and it seems like, okay, first of all, this girl's fucking crazy. Like,
duh.
She's
SJW plus
crazy,
single mom. Hello, that's like her woke points are through the fucking roof, but her resume and like mental sanity is in the trash.
Oh yeah. I feel bad for her kid because I'm not quite sure that her kid's 5. I'm not quite sure she even has her kid more than like one night out of the week. It seems like she's the last like 3 days in a row she's been messaging me like, hey, I dropped my kid off at my parents' house, like implying that she wants to come over, and I'm pretty sure she's got her kid maybe like 1 or 2 nights a week. I was just thinking, I feel bad for the kid, man. I was thinking about that yesterday because like this girl doesn't. I mean, she owns a salon, so she's got, I'm assuming, decent income.
How old is she?
Because it's on a nice part. She's 29.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. But like the second time I came to see her, I went to her place and she had lost her keys for 24 hours. So like she was like scrambling, like freaking out, and like she's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get the kid to school. I'm just gonna have to call my parents. It seems like she kind of just dumps her kid off on her parents.
This bitch not have access to fucking Uber?
Like she didn't want to have the kid.
She doesn't have access to Uber? She can't like fucking.
Well, she had to get, or she said she had to bring her kids to her parents so that they could like take her to school in time in the morning, and she Ubered to work. But it's really just because she couldn't wake up early enough in time to like Uber the kid to work and then Uber her kid to school and Uber herself to work. So
tough to wake up and take care of your offspring, right?
Yeah. But she's got a little girl, man, and I feel bad for it because like I'm thinking.
Yep.
She's going to just have another repeat of herself. So
we're going to talk about that today, man. All I would say is this. you smash that pussy like you smash those weights every day, my man. You take that fucking pussy. My motto, let me tell you something, boys. Since I got back from the United States, I am tripling down on my motto for dating American women. And it is this. Like King Leonidas said in the great movie 300, he says, give them nothing, but take from them everything. Bleed her of all you can, man. Get all the massages, get all the fucking hair treatments, get all the fucking skin cream, get all the sex, get all the fucking meal prep, everything you can out of her. And when you're done with her, crumple her up like the fucking piece of trash she is, just and fucking Tom Brady that shit, fucking win the Super Bowl by throwing her away and getting yourself a nice young 21-year-old that has not been ran through, has got some decent fucking values. That's how you win the life, my man Joshua. That's how you fucking win.
Yeah, man. I plan on it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I gotta head out now.
Hey, I love talking to you, dude. You're a great guy. So I'm glad you hooked up with Joe from Proud Masculine too. Joe's the fucking man, dude. We'll talk more offline. But
yeah, dude, he's really cool.
Dude, Joe is I fucking I love Joe, man. Joe is legit my dude. So we'll be in touch more. But I'm gonna take this next caller, okay, my man?
Yeah. All right, John. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Have a great day, Josh. You're the great guy. See ya. I love that guy. That guy's I don't want to put his personal information on the internet, but that guy is jacked, bro. That guy is fucking Hercules, and he is just. I mean, to know one of these bitches are after him. Oh, we got another call on the line. 630. Thank you for calling in and making my clicks of the internet worthy. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, my man. How you doing? It's Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. How are you, bro? I've been thinking about you. I was actually thinking about you the other day, man. How's everything going? Listen, don't quit your degree. Don't quit your degree, dude. Do not quit your degree. I know Corey had some different advice for you, but don't quit your degree. I'm not trying to like put down Corey or say anything bad about Corey. Corey's my friend. I love that guy. He's a great man. Jess, you put in all this time and effort in your computer science degree. Get that shit. And my motto with dating American women is just like dating or working in the corporate world. Okay, you give them as least as possible, and you extract as much finances, much stocks, much free paid time off. Take as much as you can from the corporation. Take it all. Financially extort those motherfuckers. Go ahead.
I came to give them my little grain of salt of single mothers. So back in high school, there was this girl. She was 15, bro. 15. She got pregnant back when she was 14, and she had the baby like when she was like 15 and a half, right? Something like that. And what happened is that, bro, I swear, the biggest problem with girls of this type is that once they have the child and they become single moms, they go into this echo chamber. Like every single girl around her is like feeding her ego, like, oh, it's so brave what you're doing. But they're not. They're not doing shit, and they're getting fed like all this ego fucking. You know, they're pumping up their egos.
Oh yeah.
And I remember not only that, but all these girls have like she had like serious psychological problems, bro. Like she was getting on with almost all the dudes in my class. Because in Chile, what we do is we do like a trip outside the country. Like the year before you graduate from high school, we went to Argentina, and I remember this girl was trying to get on with me. She was trying to get on with my friend, and then with another friend as well. Like, bro, she was wild and she was crazy. Like, it was crazy. All these girls are the same.
How old was she?
I can tell you. I can guarantee. So she was at that time. She was 17 when we did the trip.
Jesus Christ.
She was a full-on hoe at that point. No, so yeah, the younger they are and they become single moms, it's not even like their self-worth is by the ground, but their ego is on the clouds. It's crazy. It's like, fuck. I don't know, man. That's my grain of salt. And I had another question for you, man.
Yeah.
When is Body Language Mastery? Because I'm thinking I might be getting in. Is it the 26th?
Well, take a look at the beautiful Japanese woman above my head. And look at my fingers.
Okay.
December 26th, my friend. Diciembre 26, por favor.
But is it bill 26?
Yeah, 26.
Because I gotta. All right, got you. Because that's what I wanted to know. Because it can start like maybe earlier, but it'll get billed like 3 days before.
No. You can't
have money on my
you
on my account and shit.
you can't access it. You can't access it. It's only open for 5 days, so you can only enroll. It's like open enrollment for college. You can only enroll for 5 days. December 26th, December 27th, December 28th, December 29th, and December 30th. After that, this program is over. It's done.
Yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to fucking get in, man. I mean, you guys helped me so much. At this point, I need to give back and get even more.
Well, listen, dude, I'm not even in this to let's make some money. If you guys see what I do on the back end of body language mastery, every single man in this audience knows I'm working the slow and diligent way to build a long-term, 10-year sustainable organization with all the men here, okay? And these guys know that I fucking get them results, first and foremost, and secondly, that I'm transparent. I sincerely care about men because I was raised by a single mom, and it's so hard as a man to find your real masculinity, not this fucking sauced up, watered down, feminine masculinity they're trying to promote in the United States. I'm talking real masculinity, that if somebody fucks with you, you curl up your fist and you put it through their fucking head, okay? That is what I'm talking about. Traditional, old school masculinity. Also, how to deal with multiple women, how to have proper sex, how to understand how to, game women correctly, how to get money, how to choose the right profession, how to fucking lose weight in the gym, how to make more muscle. It's the whole 9 yards. So you're not going to want to miss out. That's all I got to say. We got 2 other callers on the air. We got 443 and 325. Dan, do you want to say
no problem.
You want to say any final words, man?
You're the fucking man, dude. Please go get the body language mastery course from this guy. If anything, this is the best thing you can do. This guy's a fucking beast. The amount that this guy has helped me, and Rich Cooper and you and all the other red pilled guys that helped me, bro, is amazing. So keep doing what you're doing, Doc.
Thank you so much, Daniel. You finished that degree, young man. Don't fuck around.
No problem, man.
Take care, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Peace. All right, let's just burn through these calls. We got 2 more callers on the air, boys. 443, you're on the air. Who's this?
What's up, Jonathan? This is Scott.
Scott, did you get me banned off of Twitter, you son of a bitch?
Why would I get you banned off Twitter?
No, I'm just fucking with you,
I
bro.
don't fucking do Twitter.
You're Scott.
fucking do
You're
Twitter.
Scott Super Jacked guy that's been hitting me up on Instagram, right?
I'm not super jacked.
Well, you're in
Yeah,
good
I'm
good
not
shape
super
though.
jacked. I'm super lean and I'm super tight.
Hey, it's better than
But,
being
that's not the-
35% body fat. Okay, let's just keep it real. But go ahead, Scott. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure it was you.
I got 2 stories.
Okay.
I got 2 stories. One, I'm 25 years old. When I was 21 years old, I was working probably the most dangerous construction job any human could work. And I was getting no pussy, and I was a little overweight. Anyway, I ran into this single mother. And I didn't know she was a single mother at the time, but if anyone was sucking my dick when I was 21, I was happy as a motherfucker.
Of course.
Anyway, so I go back to her house. I didn't know she had a kid at this point.
Yikes.
So she hid the fucking kid. She would invite me over at 10 o'clock and hide the child.
That's like
Anyway,
the caller before you just told. Did you hear the caller before you? He literally said the exact same thing, like how she hid the children from him.
Yeah, it's like she hid the child, and then the child snuck into bed. Like I slept over there, dude. It's 10 o'clock. We didn't get done fucking and chilling or whatever till 1. I fell asleep because I had a long day at work, and the child woke up in the bed.
Oh man.
In between us. And I was 21. She was 28.
Good Lord.
And I was ever since, and this is before I knew anything about Red Pill or anything like that. Another story real quick.
Take your time.
He's the one who got me onto, my buddy Phil's the one who got me onto all this Red Pill shit. And I've always been good with women for the most part. I didn't know there was any strategy or anything, but I've been decent. Of course, I fell in love a few times and that was all fucked up. But he was always telling me about oh, dude, just would just give me all the lingo and stuff, and then I ended up looking all this stuff up. But he always told me all this shit, and then he ended up getting with this single mother, and I already started learning about the red pill thing, so I kind of thought he was a bitch. Because really, anyone that falls for a single mother at this point, if you even hear any of this shit, you're a total fucking bitch.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Shit
I mean,
happens.
in my opinion, like,
Shit
you're
happens.
a total fucking bitch.
Shit happens.
But, he fucking, my buddy calls me and they're like, did you hear about Phil? And he's pretty much moved in with the single mother at this point. And they're like, did you hear about Phil? And I was like, what? And he put a note on the bed. I think he got his red pill lens back. He put a note on the bed and he said, I shut off my phone. I shut off everything. I'm going to the French Foreign Legion. And he just dipped. He didn't say bye to one person.
Wow.
Like,
And that was after he's dating that single mom?
5-year-old kid that is. Yeah, so the single mom like called me. She's like, what happened to Phil? And I'm like, he got it in my head. I'm like, oh, it's all working for Phil now. He got his brain back.
I mean,
like,
what a crazy
I was so happy
bitch.
for him. I was just like,
how crazy do you have to be that a guy not only dumps you, but then he joins the French Foreign Legion on top of that?
yeah. Well, this dude's like a military fucking weirdo. But, like, that's actually a dream of his. But anyway, Jonathan, fucking good stuff. I hit a double bicep this morning in the mirror, and I was thinking about you.
No homo. Hit it.
I was like, boom.
Boom, looking good. I'm telling you.
I hit the double bicep.
Nothing better than looking good.
Nothing better, dude. Nothing better. Anyway, appreciate all the work you do. You do a lot of fucking work, dude.
Thanks,
you do
man.
a lot of fucking work.
Thank you. I sincerely appreciate.
You do a lot, dude.
Thank you, man. I truly, truly
I
thank you.
haven't bought anything, and I'm just like a kind of a bystander still. Like, I don't really want anything, really. Like, I just like being in the community. I'm not saying at one point I won't need something, but like, you do a fuck ton of work, and that's just from a man to a man. Like, you're doing your whole thing, but you put some work in, boy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I truly do, man. And yeah, dude. Look, I am not here to like pressure anybody into any kind of like high pressure sales shit. Like I don't. Quite honestly, I don't want to deal with people who don't want to be taught. That's why I put a paywall up, because when you give shit away for free, people don't value it, and they don't value my time, and then everybody just leaves the deal fucked up. So it's just a value exchange, and I give out free value every day because at the end of the day, like I said, I was raised by a single mom. Shit was hard learning how to figure out how to be a man, and unfortunately, this is a growing market, and my work is cut out for me. A lot of people tell me I'm doing the Lord's work, especially Tom, and yeah, man. Thanks for calling in, Scott. I know you're newer.
If you think about it,
Go ahead.
If you think about it, I mean, so many dudes are putting fucking, all these 45, 50, 60-year-old dudes that are putting fucking bullets in their mouths. I mean, people don't think it's the same thing that you're preventing, because it's kind of like, it's like about sex, and it's about like value, and it's about like being a man. But that's really what you're preventing. Like, I mean, you're pretty much preventing people from killing themselves.
Thank you. No, I don't talk about a lot of the heavier mental cases I have that I talk with, but I advise them to go get I advise guys to go get professional help, but at the same time I give them kind of a common sense perspective on things and tell them don't fucking kill yourself, don't OD on that drug, don't do this, don't do that. It is what it is. I'm gonna take the next caller, Scott. You're the fucking man, bro. You're new in the community. You've been participating a lot, but thank you so much, man. Dude. Thank you.
All right, man, John. Have a good one.
You take care. Birthday. Thank you. You have a great day. Peace out. All right. 325. You've been holding for 11 minutes. Thank you so much. What's up?
What's happening, Pimpin'? How are you?
Good, man. How are you, bro?
I'm good. Hey, yeah, I got an idea I wanted to run by you.
Sure.
The Olympics are coming up. You going to be hosting anybody for a little going out time or not? I don't mean at your spot. I just mean like going out.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a Tokyo 2020 meetup, because there are people who are coming here for the Olympics. I've been actually considering doing a Hot Dude Con Tokyo, and just having a wild ass time. But it's just going to be a really small group of guys because it's going to be a little expensive, but it's a trip of a lifetime. And it's going to be this summer is going to be crazy in Tokyo. My thing is I just want to go to one NBA game, or not NBA, basketball game, and watch America just fucking dominate. And other than that, I'm thinking it's going to happen. Why are you thinking about making your way towards Tokyo, or what are you thinking?
Well, see, I'm like recently divorced. I'm a year out, and I kind of want to go where there's a lot of Asian women in one place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There. Asia's the place to be. Asia is the place to be.
Yeah, but no, I was gonna tell you, we're talking about these single women, these single mothers. I mean,
yeah,
and I just wish more guys would learn about the red pill and warn guys, because I see so many guys out here that I'm working with, that'll be grabbing these single mothers up, dating them, marrying them, whatever, being cucks, and it's like. Then if you work a lot, I stay at work. I'm in the oil field, and so many of these guys are just getting chewed up by these heroic single mothers. It's such BS. It's like a status symbol increase for the women. Like they just have a kid, and then they have all of a sudden they have multiple baby daddies, multiple streams of income, and they're seen as some kind of heroic person because they had sex with multiple people. And then they're on freaking sinking arrangements trying to find a sugar daddy on the side to supplement their income. I mean, there's just a total lack of morality in the women. And it works out for us because we can just smash and dash. But at the end of the day, if you're messing around with a single mother, you're freaking... if they even put the kids first, it would be a good thing. Yeah. But usually they're just putting themselves first, and it's never going to be actually about the kid, because if they actually did care about the kid, they would have stayed with the father of the child, because kids need a father.
Yes, they need a father. I'm actually going to go over some studies right now talking about, the title of today's show is How Single Mothers Ruin Society, and if you just look through history repeats itself for a reason, and America has entered that downward spiral of
Rome.
Yeah,
it's Rome all over again.
Rome, and people just don't seem to be. It's funny, because you're American, right? You said you work in the oil fields.
Yeah.
Right, so everybody in America wants to be like, hey, men are dumb and women are so smart, ha 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 ha, right? And the reality is, the ones that are getting conned at the end of the day are chicks, because these women are not happy. They are drugged up. They are alcoholed up. They are STD'd up. The statistics do not lie. And now we've got to the point where people are they're trying to fucking celebrate single mothers, when the reality is this is not something to celebrate. Because if you really care about being all woke and whatever, that is so terrible for the child. And I don't give a fuck about what study you got saying counterwise, whatever. Everybody wants a fucking study these days. Fuck you. Fuck your study. Use common sense, okay? And know that if you are going to, it's like Chris Rock said it in one of his stand-up comedian shows. He was saying that, yeah, you could drive a car with your feet, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a good fucking idea. Okay, yeah, you can do it, but the ideal is having a man in the house, leading the house, much like they'd have in China, which is crippling us in the economical look of things down the road. Forget about it. You better learn Chinese. But they're doing it the traditional way. That's why China has the Great Firewall of China, right? You can't. Have you ever been to China? You've been to China, caller?
No.
Okay, you can't.
I haven't been to China.
You can't access Google in China. You can't access YouTube. You can't access Wikipedia. You can't access Netflix. You can't access Twitter. You can't access Facebook. You have to buy a VPN to bypass all this stuff, right? The reason they're doing that is because they're keeping all of the filth of American media, music, right? Hip hop, like violent gangster hip hop that is plaguing the black community, right? Because if you listen about shooting people, stabbing people, selling drugs, and going to jail all day, where do you think you're going to fucking end up if you listen to that kind of shit every single day? You know what I'm saying?
But wait. You got to look at why the black community is like that. Because in the 1960s, 90% of all of the black community was married. Now, 78% of the black community is all single mothers.
Yes.
So like when you take away the father, you're going to have violence. When you take away the father, you're going to have people who are economically unsustainable.
Yes.
And they try and pump up single mothers like, oh, they're so hardworking. Bullshit. But name one role model for single mothers who actually is heroic. There isn't one. Name one who's working hard and taking care of business. It's not going to happen because all they're going to do is take care of their needs. And they have an insatiable appetite for more.
Yes.
And we live in a consumeristic society, and like you were saying, yeah, there are other cultures who are going to prosper. The Amish are going to do all right. They're going to have 7 kids, and they're going to live old school ways, increase their wealth, and have a future. But if there's some kind of war, if there's some kind of loss of electronics because of a sun flare or some kind of other nefarious means, they're all right. They can live off the land. But if you look at the people, man, nobody's growing food. Nobody knows how to hunt. If something happens to our supply chain, where are you going to eat?
Yep.
You don't know how to survive for yourself. And then, that's when the single mothers are really going to be desperate. And it'll be like Venezuela all over again, where women are selling themselves for a piece of bread, not even a full sandwich.
I tell you, man, I went to Colombia in 2016, and I was talking to some girl on the street. I didn't know she was a prostitute, but I was fucking hammered, and I was just talking to her in Spanish, right, practicing the old Espanol. And I was like, why did you come to Colombia? She's like, well, I'm Venezuelan, and I wanted to come work here because it's better life than being in Venezuela. And I didn't say this out loud, but I said to myself, Jesus fucking Christ. So you're telling me that it's better for you to smuggle yourself into another country and become a prostitute than to live in Venezuela? I was like, holy fucking shit. And honestly, dude, I'm waiting for that fucking the collapse, man. Dude, at the end of the day, I can kill, so I'll be fine. But I'm waiting for that collapse, dude. I'll be fucking sitting here with popcorn watching it. I hope Tom Bombadil live streams it from his car with the machine gun. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to see a comeuppance. I'm so fucking ready, and I know I'm not the only guy. No,
if you talk to guys, and I know you talk to a lot of guys because of what you do.
Yeah.
But regular folks on the street who ain't even red pill, regular men, regular people who are just living life, everybody can feel it. The Western society is collapsing, and it's obvious to everyone.
Yep.
I mean, and the reason why, single mothers.
Yep. It's a big part of it, man. It's a big part of it. No family, no society.
Hey, I appreciate you.
You too. What's your name, dude?
I appreciate you. I got to run. Hey, it's Ray.
Ray, thank you so much for calling in, dude. You're a great guy. Hope to hear back from you. And join Body Language Mastery if you want to get in the group.
I appreciate you, John. Take care.
Take care, Ray. Peace out. Wow, what a fucking cool guy, man. Yeah, I got some cool guys who listen to this show, man. I tell you what, I started off this episode. Who sensed a smidgen of anger when I started the episode? I swear to God, I love you guys, man. I start the episode. I'm like angry. I feel like I'm because I'm here for you, but you guys are also here for me. Because sometimes I lay in the bed. And I'm like, here's actually I was talking with one of my very high end clients, right? High end in the sense that he just makes he makes close to $500,000 a year. Great guy. I fucking love the guy. we were talking about it today. He has we've evolved from clients into basically like digital friends. I like keeping high value people in my immediate vicinity, and so we were texting, and I was just like, well, here's what I figured out, okay, and I want to be very transparent with you guys too, because I was a little upset because I got banned off of Twitter, and so Cool and Kofi says, bro, wasn't your birthday coming up? Yeah, it was yesterday, my friend, and I released a free course on my birthday, December 2nd. I share the same birthday as Britney Spears, but I'm popular. I'm more popular than her. Okay, I'm cooler than Britney Spears. But I was talking with the guy, and I was just like, you guys, I'm here for you, but you guys are also here for me as well. I just happen to facilitate a communication base via social media. And by the way, I'm going to be making a forum off of Facebook so we can type whatever we want, not get banned, because it's just disgusting how just what's going on with Facebook and their social media and Nazi censorship. So the forums will be coming in 2020. Now, I'm a very, I talked to Joe from Proud Masculine, and, he's a great guy too. I love that guy. And, he said you're very introspective. You're very self-aware. And so I came to this conclusion. I said either this, right? Either my 4,200 plus subscribers right now, either we're just creating a giant echo chamber, right? Where like I'm jaded and like hurt by women, and I'm what can we say? Let's dig deep. I'm a sexual reject, so I came to Japan because I couldn't make it in America's sexual marketplace. So I came here, and that's why I demonize American women, right? So if that's the worst case scenario, it's like I'm like a crazy jaded guy, and you listening on the other end, you're a crazy jaded guy as well as all the 4,000 other people that also participate, and the 400 plus people who enrolled in Body Language Mastery, all that shit, right? Or we're on to something. I'm more likely to put my money on myself because I don't know if you guys know, I've been right a few times. I got an award on my desk. It proves to be like my testimony of how right I usually am. This is how do I look? This looks good. I don't think you guys are crazy, and I don't think I'm crazy. I think that I am. I think that we are witnessing a gigantic, colossal collapse of the society of America. It is inevitable to happen. This is why it's happening. It's all come down to, babe, are you okay? Yeah. I thought she fucking fell down. Babe, bring me some water. So, what I'm going back to the initial topic here, because I'm actually going to read some studies, some actual bullet points here. Put some ice in there. Thank you. So let me put my award down. It's kind of heavy. So, going back to single mothers, how they ruin society, okay? We got kind of detracted there by all the callers, which were great. Honestly, those callers, I love it. And if you got a single mom story, call in 657-383-1318. Going back to the daughters, right? I have it's really heavy for me to even talk about this, but there is when I was a junior high school teacher in Osaka, Japan, there was like a little 14-year-old girl, 8th grader, who had no dad, right? Very rare in Japan. So fucking rare. Super, super, super rare. And she would always hang out with me. She would always eat lunch with me. And as a teacher in Japanese society, you're encouraged to eat lunch with the children and build a relationship with them in order to help nurture their education, right? Because people learn better when you have a rapport with them. Rapport is like an emotional connection, right? That's why a lot of you guys get along with me, is because we have an emotional rapport, okay? She's such a sweet little angel. I love her to this day. And, you know, it got to the point she started like calling me dad. And, you know, even on my birthday in Japan, she was like one of the first people to text me. She's now 19 years old. And she's like, hey, like, happy birthday, Dad. I hope you have a great day. And like every time I go to Osaka, she wants to see me. And I always take her out to coffee, or I go buy her lunch or buy her dinner or something. You know, just like, because it's sad, because like I know I'm like, get on the internet and I scream and I'm angry and all that shit, but I have a soft side to myself as well, where I have a tender side to humanity. And, you know, it just breaks my heart. Like, I can see her like wanting like kind of fatherly love from me, wanting me to like approve of her. And it's just really, it's sad. And it's real. It's different when you read about it on a screen versus to like seeing it in real life. And it breaks my heart. So like every time she texts me, I like immediately text her back. I'm like, hey, are you okay? What's going on? Like, is this all right? Like, but it's so true. Like, these girls that are raised without a father, it's a terrible cycle too, because their model for life, our models for life are our parents, whether you like it or not, right? If you're strong enough mentally and strong enough with your discipline, like I was, you can break away from the pattern of your, you know, in my case, it was pattern of poverty, right? Poverty, bad decision making, which, you know, I love my mom, but to this day, she's still doing it, right? And, you know, God bless her, she's my mom. It is what it is, but the harsh reality of life is the side you must always side with, because it's the side that always wins. And the effect that this has is like these girls are watching their mothers grow up running through men, okay? Running through man after man, because quite honestly, one of the magazines I was telling you about earlier, it said like single mothers are like, you know, really nice clothing on discount. Like a single mom, where she'll probably, if she's really hot but she has a kid, she'll lower her standards to be with a guy just because she knows the child is burden. She knows that it's baggage, because you know what? You know, the fucking
So you have accepted the truth.
We've accepted the truth there, Aaron. Welcome to the dark side. We've got cookies, but you know, that side, they mimic their mothers, and so they sleep with multiple men. And in the single mother household, typically there is a kind of resentment towards men that is echoed by the mother, resentment towards the father, right? A lot of you guys who are out there divorced, you know that your baby mama is engaging in some psychological warfare on your children in order to demonize you. You guys know what I'm talking about, especially you guys that are going through it. And, you know, that's what these women do. Now let's talk about the men, right? Because we're men, and that's what this show is mainly about. You know, it's so hard for us to be men, because quite honestly, when I was little, I just didn't respect my mom. When I was like 15, 16, and in the back of my mind, I was like, Mom, look, I'm 15, 16, I'm on the wrestling team, like, I'm gonna do what I want, and honestly speaking, you're not gonna stop me, because if you do, I'll just double leg take down you and run away. Okay, don't fuck with me. And that was just kind of my attitude, and that's when I became like, you know, I fit the bill, man. I was a little rebel kid. I used to fucking, you know, I used to be a little criminal, little bad boy, shoplifting, stealing credit cards, working at fast food restaurants and like sleight of hand, tricking the customers, stealing their credit cards, and like buying gas and like buying like Xbox Live, and, you know, going into Kmart, stealing shit, stealing my mom's car, driving without a license. You're just a real fucking like little like wild child piece of shit. and breaking into people's houses, right? You know, that's just that. You know, I didn't have a father, because at the end of the day, for you guys that have fathers, you know, if you're a young guy and you act a damn fool and you got a manly man in the house, he's gonna beat your fucking ass, because that's, at the end of the day, we're just primates. Like, let's not try to act like we're some, you know, majestic alien species that are like, we're above everything. We're just a bunch of fucking monkeys, right? And that's how they handle shit in the wild. And we're just a bunch of animals. And so if you don't act right, Dad's going to uppercut your ass. He's going to Jeremy Stevens, Rafael Dos Santos, just fucking hit you with that uppercut, send you into the next fucking galaxy, right? So you don't fucking cross your dad. When you're a young man, full of testosterone, you want to fuck, you want to just be, you have all that angst, you want to get out, and you have all these hormones, and you're fucking listening to Green Day and Blink-182 and Adam's Song and all this shit, all these fucking emotions are going through you. You're just like you're turmoil. You need to be controlled. And, you have to discipline, and the father brings discipline. I'll be honest with you guys, the biggest thing to this day that I struggle with, right, and it's reflecting in my body weight, and again, I talk like I'm some fucking huge whale, but you know what I'm talking about. The level of the standards that I want is that it can only be achieved by a certain high level of discipline, and discipline is usually instilled by fathers, and discipline is usually instilled by masculine presence, right? And look at the most disciplined things in the world, right? Military, mostly men, right? Police force, mostly men, right? CEOs, mostly men. Like, a lot of these women, like, we were talking about this today with a friend of mine, the same guy I was texting, saying that, like, a lot of these women are like, well, we need to be more women CEOs and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you don't understand what it takes to be CEO. You just want the fucking title. You want all of the glory and none of the hard work, right? And that's just not how it works, because at the end of the day, CEO has to produce results, okay? So to top that off, you're not raised with discipline, and then you're not taught how to be a man. You're not taught how to harness your masculinity. Thank God that I was in the church, the old Assemblies of God in Florida with Tom Bombadil. I was there, and thank God, like, this fucking, like, I didn't know he was fucking all the girls in the youth church, but this, like, this alpha Puerto Rican guy, like, named Eric, kind of took me under his wing for like 2 years and kind of sorted me out. He's like, hey, you need to stop being such an asshole. He's like, you need to dress better. You need to stop doing this. And then when I would get out of line, he would beat my ass. He wouldn't like physically hurt me, but he would like strangle me or like, put me in a chokehold or headlock or like take my wrist and like bend it and be like, you need to stop being like that. And he was, he's a strong dude. He was real strong. He was a good looking guy. All the bitches loved him. And, that really helped like shift me a little bit, because I hung out with him from like 14 to 16. Those like really formative years for a young man. Like my sophomore year, my junior year, those were the 2 years that like he really helped like formulate me. And if it wasn't for that, man, I would be completely fucked. I would be absolutely fucked. So thank God, literally, because it was in the church. Thank God for this. And Tom Bombadil says they go to church to get fucked. I had no idea how many people were having sex. I was so naive. I was literally like, yeah, man, everybody praise the Lord. Like we're all children of the Lord here, right? Like everybody. Wait, what do you mean what do you mean she backslid? What does that mean? She's not coming back? And like slowly I got red pilled out of the church. And I had no idea that everybody was fucking. I'm going to go pick up some chicks in church now. Anyways, so that being said, that is just my experience of how a single mom ruins it. But let's take a look here. One of the guys who watched, I hope he's watching he was watching on Instagram, and he actually sent me this link. Take a look at this. 33 scary facts about kids raised by single moms. Are you ready? 33. Like the years I have lived. And I've begun the 34th. 63% of all youth suicides are from fatherless homes. The U.S. Department of Health census, 5 times the average. 90% of all homeless and runaway children are from fatherless homes, 32 times the average. This is compared to being a married household with a father and a mother in the house. Not necessarily even a strong alpha red pill father like most of you guys here are, but just a dude, just a plow horse being present. Like, hey, don't talk to your mother that way. Put on the TV. Shut the fuck up. You know, just a little shit like that. Because you're like, oh shit, like 13. Can I whoop dad's ass yet? No. Okay, I better fucking avert this one. Because, you know, when you're young, I don't know if any of you guys have taught children or taught in the middle of school or in high school. These young kids will try you, and they will physically get to the escalation level where they like want to physically size you up. And that's just kids across the board. I've had Japanese kids stand up to me and like try to like make something happen. You know, with the young kids, you just give them a good, you know, I think they can smell it on you. You give them a good stare in the eye and say, make your move, you know, and then they're like, oh, okay, just joking. I'm not going to do it. So same thing with the dads and the sons. Like, you know, the kids they want to get a little ballsy. I'm like, hey, listen, you want to step up to the plate. Take a swing, motherfucker. 85% of all children who show behavior disorders come from fatherless homes, 20 times the average. Okay, 80% of rapists with anger problems come from fatherless homes, 14 times the average. 71% of all high school dropouts come from a fatherless home, 9 times the average. I'm going to put this in the chat for you guys as well. Father factor in education. Fatherless children are twice as likely to drop out of school. That's a discipline thing there. Children with fathers who are involved are 40% less likely to repeat a grade in school. Children with fathers involved are 70% less likely to drop out of school. 70% less likely. With fathers. Children with fathers who are involved are more likely to get A's in schools. In America, A is the highest grade you can get. Children with fathers who are involved are more likely to enjoy school and engage in extracurricular activities. Praise the Lord. 75% of all adolescent patients in chemical abuse centers come from a fatherless home, dude. 75%. 3 out of 4. 10 times the average. I think these are all statistics from the United States as well. Father factor in drug and alcohol abuse. Researchers at Columbia University found children living in two-parent household with a poor relationship with their father are 68% more likely to smoke, drink, or use drugs compared to teens in a two-parent household. Crazy. Teens in a single motherhood household are at 30% higher risk than those in two-parent households. What is that? So teens in single mother homes are 30% higher risk than those in two-parent households. Jesus, 30% more. 70% of youths in state-operated institutions come from fatherless homes, 9 times the average. 85% of all youths in prison come from 85% of all youths in prison come from a fatherless home. 20 times the average. That's in Fulton County, Georgia, Texas Department of Correction. Father factor in incarceration. Even after controlling for income, youths in father-absent households still had significantly higher odds of incarceration than those in mother-father families. Youths who never had a father in the household experienced the highest odds. I'm one of those. That happened to me. I went to juvie for fucking trespassing in a dwelling. A 2002 Department of Justice survey of 7,000 inmates revealed that 39% of jail mates lived in mother-only household. That is in 2002. Good Lord. Good fucking Christ, man. It's so sobering. Let me scroll down to some of the easier to read ones. 43% of U.S. children live without their father. Terrible. 90% of homeless and runaway children are from fatherless homes. 90% of children, boys and girls, are from fatherless homes. No discipline. Discipline is good for everybody, man, especially when raising a child. You guys are fathers. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not a father, but I'm an uncle, and I'm a fucking educator of the youth. And I tell you, man, these kids, they need to be disciplined, because if not, they're going to enter society undisciplined mess, and they're going to live a life of suffering if not adjusted for. %63% of youth suicides are from fatherless homes. I knew 3 people that killed themselves when I was young. I was like 13, 16, and 16. They all killed themselves. It's terrible, dude. 85% of children who exhibit behavioral disorders come from fatherless homes. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. 24 million children, 34% live absent their biological father. Yes, fucking crazy. Like, fucking Christ, dude. Fucking Christ, dude. Who's this? GS350 says, what the fuck? You need to chill out on single mothers. What can you do about it? Fathers do not discipline their kids alone. Dude, you have no idea what you're talking about. Are you like missing a chromosome? Are you not reading what I'm reading? Are you not paying attention? Or are you just like coming in here and like emotionally vomiting all over the place? Do you have any idea that I just was talking for the last hour and a half about how I was raised by a single mom, and all these callers that were calling in talking about all of their experiences with single moms? Or are you just coming in here and like just like puking all over the fucking place? You need to stop championing them, because I went into this is exactly what I'm talking about. People like championing single mothers when the data is just there. Guys, first and foremost, safe sex is always a woman's responsibility, okay? It's always her responsibility. And it is hard to get somebody pregnant, okay? You have to put your dick all the way inside and release a full load of your semen at the right time of the month to get a girl pregnant, okay? If a girl is letting you have sex with her without a condom, it's her fault. How do you get permission to have sex? She allows it. She looks at the terms and agreements before her, and she says, okay, let's do this. If she doesn't allow it, then that is rape. So are you telling me 43% of all these single mother households now, all of them got raped? Why don't you call in 657-383-1318? I want to get your side of the story. I really want to hear what you have to say here, because I was raised by a single mom too, and it was not worth it. It was terrible. It was not fun. It was not good at all. There was nothing good about it. It was fucking chaos, dude. It was chaos. Yes, I'm talking to you, GS350 JPN. Call in, dude, because I want to hear what you got to say, because you're in here trying to stop the whole show, telling me like don't fucking talk about single moms. I have a legion of dudes that agree with me who have firsthand experience as well. Call in, dude. Phone number's on the line right here, bruh. Come on in. 657-383-1318. I'm not gonna persecute you. I want to talk about it. Aaron with the $20 super chat. Thanks, man. He says, custom tailor here in New York, PA, NJ, tri-state. You think there's interest in men to learn a hard skill like mine via paid online course? Looking for new carnivore follower IG. Need help with it. 100% dark triad, red pilled in fight for men. Mate, there's everybody's out there. You can find everybody on the internet. You can literally I went to a convention, and like I told you, I went to like this like digital marketing convention, and one of the top contributors there was a lady who made $98,000 in a 5-day window to help women stop being an alcoholic. So, yes, brother, I think you can. Now, he might call in. Is he going to call in? I never said not to talk about the... Okay, he's going to call in. Yeah, 657-383-1318. I would like to have a discussion with you. Let me go back. Let me see what's up to everybody in the chat real quick. Let's see what's going on. But, you know, and then going back to the single mom thing, right? Let me see if I can find that commercial. Kevin says, are single mothers in common with bars, clubs, or are there tells or signals to be aware of? Can you specify more? Okay, we got caller on the air.
What?
Caller, hello, you're on the air. Is this GS350 JPN?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear what you guys say.
No. What I'm saying is, I understand that it's tough for guys who grew up with single mothers. I grew up with this single mother too, and it's 3 of us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the oldest, and I had to step up and keep my brothers mentally sane and all that stuff.
Me too.
But I understand what you're saying. It is.
I had a single mother. My mom's a single mom, and my father is different from my sister's father, who's different from my brother's father.
Okay.
So I'm not talking out of ignorance.
Okay.
I lived this, and I'm the oldest as well, so I had to do what you had to do.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that. What I understand, what I'm saying is the statistics that you're reading, those are true because those things are happening. Those things happen, but it's not. I don't believe it's just. You can't blame it all on the mother, because if it was the mother, and if she was really a bad person, then most of those mothers should have just. Well, basically, what you guys saying is, instead of your mother raising you for whatever reason that she decided to keep you instead of aborting you, that she probably should have gave you a full abortion. Now, what I'm saying is, I talk to a lot of people too on my channel. I do my thing and all that stuff, and did a lot of stuff. I ain't got to go through it, but I meet a lot of guys who also tell me that they've been raised by single moms and all this stuff. And I said, listen, there's a point in time in your life where you're going to have to become responsible for your own actions. You know, just because you got a single mom and your mom did you this, or she couldn't buy you this, or she couldn't do that, you got to understand that it's your responsibility to go to school. It's your responsibility to study. It's your responsibility to do this. Then once you become a man, okay, wait, let me say something. I'm not here to, how can I say that, to disagree with you or to discredit you as a person or what you're saying, because what you're reading, those are facts. That shit does happen. Okay? But what I'm saying is that instead of these guys who are grown men now complaining about what their mothers couldn't do for them, well, you're a grown man. Do the shit for yourself. If you didn't get that new training wheel set, you got money, go buy it now. If you didn't get those gazelles or whatever, you go buy it now. But what I'm saying is there are problems that happen in the United States where mothers, they're doing the best that they can by themselves. You know, if you got a man and a family in a house, you know, just because the father's there, sure, the discipline is going to be there, but still, that doesn't mean that the father and the son don't get into problems. My son right now, he's a grown man, and I hadn't seen him in a long time. You know, the first time I met him, you know, we got into these little discussions about him being lonely and stuff, you know, and he raised by his mom only, and I wasn't there. But I'm like, you know the reason why I wasn't there, okay? But I did send child support. Matter of fact, I sent twice. The court told me to pay this much money. I sent more than twice with the government. With the courts made me tell me to pay for 17 years.
You paid double child support for 17 years?
Yeah.
That's fiscally irresponsible. Like, I would not blindly just send it.
Listen, I'm not saying that. Okay, like what you're doing, that's your choice, and I am not judging you. Okay. But what I'm saying is, I'm not even trying to discredit you. I don't want to say anything that's going to make any of your viewers stop seeing you or anything like that.
You don't have that power. Don't worry.
All I'm saying. Okay. I mean, you'd be surprised what words can do. How words can influence people. You know, they see a picture's worth words, but one word is worth a billion images. People don't think about that. But what I'm saying is that a single. You said I'm irresponsible. I love my kids, regardless of
No. Time out. Hold on. I didn't say you're irresponsible. I said that if the court, let's say the court tells you to get $500 and you're just blindly sending $1,000 a month with hope that she will responsibly allocate these finances towards the child's best interests, I think that is financially naive of you and fiscally irresponsible.
Okay, now, that's fair. And I understand that because we've been growing, I don't know how old you are, I'm 55, but I've heard that, you know, you send more when I'm young, when you probably wasn't even born, you probably wasn't even thought of. I heard the same thing. You know, court says send this, if you send more than whatever the court order, you stupid, blah, 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 blah. Now, whether my wife, their mother did the money responsibly, whether she didn't, that's not the point. The point is I sent it because I wanted to send it.
Yeah, but that is not the point. That you're not making logical sense, sir. Allow me to demonstrate here. Your initial point of logic is that you are wanting to send more than the government had required of you because you wanted to feel like you did your part. But just because you send the money doesn't necessarily mean that it is going to be A, used for the benefit of the child, and B, that doesn't make you any more morally superior just because you blindly throw the money away. You know, if you were to put that money into an IRA Roth account or put it in a college fund or actually purchase clothes, purchase food, purchase school supplies and hand them over to the wife or the ex-wife to give to the children, then yeah, that is okay. But I'm sorry, I got to tell you, what the point you just made is a very poor one.
Okay, now what I'm saying is, I'm taking the word. I'm telling you something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then what you're doing is you're taking my words, and then I guess you're putting yourself. If it was you, this is what you would have done, or you probably listened with somebody else. I'm not operating based on what other people think. Now, like I said, you're right about what you said. People do
that. That is exactly that's exactly what you're operating on. You said you're not operating on how other people think, but the court told you to send a certain amount, and you sent double without even seeing where the money went. You're just like, okay, I'm just going to send double because I'm a good guy and I want the world to see that. But, you know, good deeds are done in silence, and they're done diligently.
But that's what I'm saying about this conversation. I'm telling you something that I made a logical choice in my thinking. Then you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me that I'm wrong.
Yes.
And then you say, but see, what I'm saying is, we in America can do what we want. Okay. And if you want to say I'm stupid, that's fine.
I didn't say you're stupid. Okay. I just said that it was logically unsound.
So, and then listen. If you want to know how I felt and why I sent that money, then instead of you guessing, you should ask me. Because I'd be reading this guy sending me blindly, I'm stupid, and all this. What's wrong with me sending money? It's like.
What is the purpose of you sending the money?
What is the purpose of me sending the money?
Yeah, from your
what do you mean? What's the?
Because first, I want you to. Okay. I just want you to hold on. Just time out for a second, mate. Time out. Look, I'm not attacking you. Okay, I want you to stop playing defense for a second. I'm not attacking you. I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I don't think I called you stupid once during this entire situation. I may have inferred that your decisions may not have been soundly based in logic. However, by no means am I trying to insult you or make you feel bad at all, especially when it is all said and done. I'm just, you're making a lot. You're trying to come to a logical conclusion, and I'm showing you flaws in your logic.
No. I'm not making a logical conclusion because that happened
I know.
years ago. It's already. But when I'm saying, if you and I are talking and you're using words blindly and this and that and this, without even asking me why am I doing it before that, I had to say, why don't you ask me instead of you just guessing?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's where a lot of problems are going to come in. And then I initially said you calling me stupid just so that you can go and say the same thing that I'm trying to say to you. Mm-hmm. Okay? You didn't call me stupid, this, that, but you did say some things that I would consider out of line, but I'm not worrying about it because that's just, I guess you're American. In America, that's just how we think. Somebody will say something. It's like somebody got something from 1 to 10 to say. The person can say just the subject. Somebody else just take their subject and then add their own predicate to it. And then the other person, that's not what I'm saying. No, but that's what you were going to say. So what I'm saying is, what you're talking about and what you read, those statistics, they did happen. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't blame a mother for her kid killing himself. Okay? Mm-hmm. You got to find out, why did the father, why is she like this? Why is that like that? Because I made a video, and it's called Tag Teaming Parenting for Single Moms. Mm-hmm. And one thing is, the problem in a single mom's home is that the mother is just basically too busy. In a home with the father there, the father goes to work, the mom gets to take care of the kids. Everybody's saying that the father disciplines the kids, but when you think about it, if the father has a 9-to-5 job, or if he's a business owner, so he got to work 16 hours a day, if he's an entrepreneur, and he got to be out the house all day, where does he have time to discipline the kids? Because in a normal 9-to-5, the father is up by 7 o'clock or 7:30. The wife's up. If she's a good wife, she'll make his dinner. He's out of the house before the kids even wake up, so he might kiss them when they're sleeping. Okay. Then when he comes home, he gets home twice. He comes home about 1 o'clock. He's dead tired. Okay. The kids are probably eating or doing their homework. Does he have time to go in? He might go in and say, are you doing your homework? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? But he's tired. He's sitting there, he's sleeping. He might watch a little basketball or football or baseball or whatever. But from Monday to Friday, how much time does a father actually spend with their kids, if you're really thinking about it? He gets home at 6, he eats his dinner. He's not going to eat fast. He probably take 45 minutes to eat, relax, maybe have a little wine or champagne, $300,000 bottle of champagne or whatever. By the time he's finished, the kids only got 30 minutes before they got to go to bed. If they go to bed like we did at 9 o'clock. So he gets home at 6, then the kid gets home from 6 to 9. He's only got 3 hours to talk to his kids. Mm-hmm. Now, if they're bad, he might come home and spank their butt. But that's not because he's seen them what they did. It's because the mother told him. So he'll spank them. So like every day the kids would get bad. Every day the father go home would have he spank his parents. He spank his kids every day until they get older because they bad. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then where's love at? And most fathers, they want to watch basketball. And you do got those fathers that we see on TV.
Mate, so what's the point you're trying to make? You're kind of rambling at this point.
But yeah, but my point, what I'm trying to say is a single mother. The difference between a home with a house with a father in it and the mother is that the mother has a partner where she doesn't have to go to work. Mm-hmm. If you look at the typical American home, so she's able to stay home, watch the kids, cook and clean. They have problems at school. She goes to the father can't get off of work and go do that stuff. Mm-hmm. But a single mom don't have someone to help her, mm-hmm. and so she got to work. Got to take care of the kids. She got to do this. She got to do that. She got to do it all by herself. Mm-hmm. And so when she's doing that, she's stressed because nobody is impregnable to stress.
But let me ask you this: are you familiar with who initiates the majority of divorces in the United States of America?
Well,
No, I just want you to answer the question. Don't just answer the question. Do you know? Yes or no?
I don't know.
Okay, the answer is women. Do you know why women initiate divorce in the United States of America? Do you know what the number one reason is?
Nope.
It's emotional differences.
Okay.
So
everybody got emotional difference.
Right. And I made this point earlier at the beginning of the show. So hold on, you got to talk. You kind of talked for like 5 minutes straight. So I'm gonna make my counterpoint here now, and this is the final point. Now, first of all, thank you for calling in. And I'm 34 years old. You told me you're 55, and I respect you for calling in. And it takes balls to call in. I respect you. No, it does. I mean, not saying it takes balls for anybody to call in. It takes balls for anybody to book a consultation. To step out from the shadows and make their voice and name and face and all that shit known. So I appreciate you for calling in. The point I'm trying to make here is this, mate. The initiation of these women starting the whole cycle of making single mother households, it's initiated by women a majority of the percent of the time. Okay, if you don't realize this, women these days are strategically planning to get married, get pregnant, and then get child support and live off of that money. Do you know, because you paid it, child support is not allocated by the government. It's just money handed over. There's no proof of I bought baby formula with this. You could literally take all the fucking child support money, go buy Gucci and champagne and cocaine and all that shit, and the government doesn't care.
Yeah.
So you have to realize the person initiating this is the one who is bringing her own turmoil upon herself. This is like you quitting your job, and then you quit the job, you're like, fuck, it sucks to be poor. Well, you quit your job, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then you can't, and you're what you're doing right now is you're trying to take away all the accountability and responsibility from a woman's actions. And if you listen to this on the replay critically and analyze yourself, you'll realize that also you are cramming all the responsibility on the men. I'm going to put this link in the chat for you. Check out this study. Check out this website. I would advise you just to kind of check it all out again. Did you remarry now? Do you have a woman? You have women now, or what's the deal?
I'm on my third marriage.
You're on your third marriage? Okay.
Listen, I'm going to say, yeah, what I'm going to say is this.
Mm-hmm.
When the guy meets a woman,
mm-hmm.
most of the guys that get married, they more than likely, it's going to be usually their first love. Or they after some woman for some reason other than to have a family. Usually it's sex or this or that, and then something happens and they get married. So it's irresponsibility on both their parts. But you get, I live in Japan. You get a lot of white guys, a lot of black guys that come to Japan, okay? Mm-hmm. And they fall in love with these women. These women got so much game, they make black women in the United States look like fucking angels. That's how much game these Japanese guys come out.
You know I'm in Tokyo, right?
These guys come out here. Huh?
You know I'm in Tokyo, right?
No, I'm not in Tokyo.
I am.
I'm not in Tokyo.
No, I am, bro.
You're in Tokyo.
I'm in Tokyo. I'm in Shinjuku.
You're.
There's a Japanese girl cooking me up some food right now in the kitchen.
Okay, good. But what I'm saying is, if you're here in Japan, then you know how these women are, okay? Because these women out here, well, we can so let's not go into that. Maybe you need to meet.
Mm-hmm.
I can come up and see you, okay? But anyway, what I'm saying is, when a guy meets a woman, they're usually doing it for playing games, okay? Mm-hmm. And then the women are playing games too. Maybe she do want this from the guy. The guy wants this from a woman too. Mm-hmm. And then when they hook up, whatever, then it's the battle. The battle goes to who's going to win, who's going to lose. And in most cases, not because the women don't win and get the child support because she got that much game or she got that much power. It's the government that's doing it.
Yeah.
So when you get married to a woman and you divorce, it's not you against her. It's you against the government. And you're going to lose lose every time you go up against the government unless you got some damn good lawyers. So if you want to call the single mom, the government can easily say, all right, I get married, you can't, like in the Philippines, you can't get divorced.
Right.
Okay?
All right.
If United States made laws say when you can't get divorced, then a lot of these problems would be solved.
All right.
So what I'm saying is, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna let you go because I just think we're not making any sense here. But hit me up if you're in Tokyo. We'll go have a beer. On me.
So, meet up in okay. If you want, we can meet up in Tokyo. You know, we ain't got to do a live thing. Just me and you chat. And
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. Hit me up.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't want to call in because I understand you're young and all this stuff. When you get older, you'll mature and you'll understand what's going on. But
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's not the problem against the wives again. It's the government that's fucking everything up.
That
Don't blame it on the wives. Blame it on the government.
Thank you so much. All right, my man. Have a good day. Konbanwa. Mata ne. Mata ne. Sayonara.
Hi.
Well, he had one point right when he said it was the government's point. The factor that he's leaving out is he doesn't realize that the women factor in the government into all of their relationships and their life support system now. Manny P says that guy called in defending single mothers is descending them because his son was raised by a single mom and he doesn't want to feel guilty for not being in his life and letting her raise his son. I don't know about that, but Tommy Bahami says this dude puts absolutely no accountability on women. We got another caller on the air. Let's just keep this motherfucking train rolling. One's in the chat if you love this show and Baby Yoda. What's up? Hit me up. Who's this? 917. What's up?
It's Rick.
Rick, man, I saw.
It's Rick, John.
How you doing, Rick?
Yo, this guy. Listen. I'm 55 too, man. I have custody of my sons. I get.
Tell him the body cam story. Tell him the body cam story.
Everything. I take care of everything, and I don't cry about it. Okay, this guy, I don't know. He's taking blame away from the women. Listen, there's a lot of people that go through this. All right, it's just he's got to have the right mindset. If he stays tuned in to us, he's gonna get the right mindset. Mm-hmm. You have a lot of patience.
I learned from you. I'm
sitting there trying to hear.
You're good.
Like really follow. Man, I was being patient, and it was really like I just like wanted to be like, listen, man, what is it? Like spit it out, because Charlie Brown's teacher made more sense. That wah. I mean, I'm sitting there going, come on, dude, really, like. Say something, so this thing about being as old and mature, you should have the wisdom by this point,
Well, I figured it was a little bit of a. I figured it was a little bit of a condescending remark towards my 34 years of age, but made me feel young, Rick Torres. So I got that going for me.
Jeez,
but
yeah,
I just
I just had to call in.
Thank you, man.
Because it was just I'm sitting there trying to follow, and I'm like, listen, man. When guys get the privilege of getting custody of their children, we do the right thing.
Yeah,
we do the right thing. We know what it's like. I came up single mom, and I mean, she did the best she could, and I still had to make money and help her out.
Yep.
Coming up, I learned responsibility at 13 years old. I was working, it's the first job, supermarket, and whatever little peanuts I made, I gave to my mom.
Yeah.
It's so, man, just listening, I was like, I have to call in because this is crazy. I mean, most men that I know that have custody of their kids, they bust their ass to take care of them and do the right thing. And just wanted to speak from my side. Knowing what I do, I have my sons help when they can, but they're so busy with their studies that I do everything, and I don't complain to anybody. you know, and that's what being a man and being responsible and a good father is, you know. You're not going to always get a pat on the back. So I had to get that out.
No. I feel you, bro. I feel you. And again, like, you know, look, the last thing I want to become is like, you know, the fucking, you know, like the crazy feminist or the SJWs where it's just like I create like a counter mob. You know what I mean? Like they have their crazy like we hate men mob, and like I don't want to create a fucking we hate women mob, because I definitely don't hate women. I mean, who the fuck is gonna cook and clean and massage me if I hate women? Who's gonna do that shit? Rick, you coming to Japan to massage me? I hope not.
Nah. Oh man, no way.
No.
Go ahead. I hear you.
So, you know, yeah, mate, I don't know what to say. Listen, Rick, thanks for calling in. You're the fucking man, bro. Thanks. Appreciate you coming in and giving me, you know, kind of another perspective. We'll be in touch. Yeah, take care.
Thanks, John.
Peace. That's our man, Rick Torres. Rick Torres is the fucking man. I love that guy. Kevin with a $5 donation in Super Chat. Guys, please send donations to the Streamlabs link. Is that not working? Like, can you guys not see that? Just click on that link. Kevin says, when I was in the Army, I had to pay $2,000 to my mother so my little brother and sister won't lose their home. Well, you know, Rick Torres brings up a great point. You guys, you want to know why I'm such a hustler and survivor and just a badass in regards to life, in regards to just surviving and you know, kind of being mentally tough is, man, I've been working since I was like 14. 13 really, 13 years old. I started working at like some little oil shop, changing oil, and then you know, I got a job at Toppings Pizza on Goldenrod and Colonial across the street from the Sam's Club. Shout out Orlando. And then I got a job at Chick-fil-A, and you know, there got to one point where my mom needed money to put down a down payment on a new house to move into, and my mom basically, you know, she did what she had to do, but she basically like took $750 from me. So either Rick's crazy and I'm crazy and the guy who called in is completely sane, or there is some kind of healthy medium here. I could go into depths on just how you know, just single motherhood is just not to be championed. It's definitely not to be championed. And you can't tell me, let's go back to the study real quick, okay? So we got the study here. I'll put this in the link again in the chat for you guys. Okay? So you can tell me all 33 of these stats are incorrectly portraying the situation, and in this situation, it's 33 facts that are kind of putting the spotlight on single motherhood. Are you telling me that all 33 are wrong, and not only are all 33 wrong, but are all 33 actually the man's fault? I don't understand. To be honest with you, I don't understand. Is all of this data wrong? Like U.S. Department of Justice, National Principals Association report on the state of high schools, Ray Herbert, Dowsing the Kindlers, Psychology Today, January 1985. That could probably be wrong, right? Page 20. That's a pretty dated study. 90% of adolescent repeat arsonists live with only their mother, right? But you have to realize that a boy's energy and power and everything is in his ability to destroy, right? Destroy and or create. And if you don't harness that, you're going to create a little fucking monster. And he's going to go around killing little animals. He's going to go around setting shit on fire. That's just part of it as well. So, just thinking about that. Let's meet up if you can. Yeah, we can meet up. I need Jacob to come with me. Baby Jacob, my muscle, my Tokyo muscle. But yeah. Rich has a good statement here. He says, women use the government to get full custody of the kids, force the man to work all the time, pay child support, then say the father is never there. You forgot while getting drunk, while getting dicked down by guys in my audience who are going full King Leonidas on them, right? Take from them everything and give them nothing. And think about it. Why is this happening? Do you really think this? And this is my final question to you, sir. To all the men out there, and my shadow watchers, my replay watchers, all you guys, all you fucking hot dudes in the hot dude army, right? 2 hours deep into the show. Let me ask you this. Do you really think, do you honestly, in your heart of heart, do you think that women are just behaving this way because they are just feeling like this is okay? Or do you think in the back of their mind they know Big Daddy government is going to be there to give them the welfare check for the lower socioeconomic status women, or the child support check, or the alimony and the child support? That's the real home run. I used to fuck this girl. I told you guys this all the time, man. I was sexually assaulted by this girl, really, because I was drunk. I was under the influence of alcohol and New York style pizza at 3 o'clock in the morning. Her name was Heather. Tucked the kids in, tucked Daddy in, snuck out, drove the pickup truck to downtown Orlando, found where I was, okay, in the pizza shop, sat next to me, sat next to my buddy who was there, all over me. Then we go back to her truck, and right next to Lake Eola, you guys that know, downtown Orlando, I fucked shit out of her in the back seat of that pickup truck, in her husband's pickup truck. This wasn't just a one-off thing. We had sex multiple times, multiple occasions, multiple locations. I felt guilty at first, but then I got to the point where I was kind of like, well, whatever. Like, this guy, it is what it is, but he is just typical nerd. Very skinny guy, dorky, no game. She always had sex with me when he was off doing his Dungeons and Dragons meetup. Again, I got no offense. I'm not like shit talking anybody who plays Dungeons and Dragons. Vince from Masculine Geek plays Dungeons and Dragons. I fucking love Vince. Drew Bay plays Dungeons and Dragons. I love that guy. So, one time I was fucking her in her husband's bed, right? He was out on some trip or something. Then we got in the hot tub, right? Nice house. And she was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just like not emotionally happy anymore. Like, we have 2 boys and he's just really like so emotionally controlling. And like, she's like living in a $275,000 house, 2-car garage, 2 cars, 2 boys, never worked a day in her life, got pregnant when she was 19, planned this all out. And I said, what are you going to do if this guy catches you? She's like, well, under Florida law, after you're married for 10 years, I think she was 28 at the time or something. I don't know how much. I think she was like 8 years or 10 years. Something about Florida law, but she was like, basically, I got married when I was really young. So after 10 years, you'll get lifetime alimony in Florida. And compounding that with child support, plus me having the divorce being favorable in my end, we also have an apartment that is a rental property that brings an income. She's like, I'll make him sell that because the court will make him sell it. And I'll make him sell the house we're living in as well. And then we'll have to split the money down the middle, 50-50. And this girl is like, has no college education, nothing, but she knows the legal system to a fucking T. When I worked at another organization, I always remember there's this older Puerto Rican lady, right? Probably like in her 50s, washed up, old bag, really ugly on the outside and honestly on the inside. After I heard this statement, she was like, well, you know what? They were talking about this woman who married a guy and everything went south. And then she was like watering at the mouth. She was like, oh, did she divorce and get half? She got half, right? She got half. And like her eyes lit up. And she's like, she got half, right? And it's a cultural thing nowadays, boys. These women know it, man. I think the caller is, he's 55. He's probably been in Japan for a while. He's on his third marriage, so you have to kind of read in between the lines there, okay? And then, I just don't think he's really in touch with what's really going on in the United States because it is just so fucking just crazy, man. It's just unbelievable. So, yeah. The data's there, boys. The data is there. Tommy B says, it's all about the government. If women didn't have family court behind them, there would be far less divorce and single moms. Fucking check and mate, dude. Quickest way, there's 2 ways to have a great reckoning in the United States, okay? 2 ways. 1, you legalize prostitution across the board. Prostitution is already legal. Let's be honest. Girls on seeking arrangement, premium Snapchat accounts, Twitch thoughts, Patreon girls, IG thoughts. Let's be honest. Prostitution is here. A girl can get on the internet and flash her ass and make anywhere between $3,000 to $15,000+ a month. If you don't believe me, let's how about we take a live look right now at my favorite website. Let's go to Twitch and just take a look. Let's take a browse, shall we? Oh, perfect. She's on. Oh, great. Okay, let's take a look at Miss Amaranth right here, who gets so much fucking priority over so many people. Look, here we go, guys. Let's do the gym workout. Who's ready to get swole? Got 2,000 people watching her right now. This chick literally wore a fucking wore a skirt with no underwear under it, and her vagina showed on stream, and she just got a little slap on the wrist from the Twitch because this is right here. This is like, these are people. These little icons right here. Can everybody see this? Is this working? Let me see. Okay, so these little icons here are 8 months, right? So this person paid for $5.99 or more for 8 months. All these people giving money, and then they give donations and stuff as well, right? But okay, so you got her. These are recommended channels, right? This is just everybody. Take a look at all the recommended channels. This is how easy it is. Girl, right? Now let's be honest. Okay, so in America, she's probably higher up. She's a little too old for me. But she's still in America. She's hottie, right? This is like probably an American 9 or 10. Let's go to Jenny. Let's see what this is all. Okay, so we got another gym stream. Hey guys, who's ready to work out with Jenny? Let's see how many followers Jenny has. 25,000. Who's ready to learn some fitness with Jenny? Right? This is what you can do. Let's take a look at her social media. I guarantee your Instagram is going to be great. Here we go. Here's me. Here I am. I'm a gamer girl. Hashtag gamer girl. That forehead is too big for my liking. When there's no lighthouse, but who needs a lighthouse when there's a gamer on the beach? What does that even make? What does that even fucking mean? Here we go. I'm a gamer. Hashtag gamer girl. Nice ass. Hashtag gamer girl. Right? This is basically soft love prostitution. Look at this. This is like what you see when you go to like prostitution websites and they're like, hey, I'm here. You can have this girl for like $150 an hour. And this is me just randomly clicking. So the first thing that would help change. Look at this. I'm a gamer girl. Can somebody please spot a video game? Does this bitch even own fucking the new Star Wars game? What's her KDR in fucking Call of Duty, right? Can she no scope me from with the fucking 50 cal? Let's see this dude. Look at this. Good. This guy. Somebody signed this guy up for body language mastery. This guy is an ATM. Happy birthday to my still so weird fiance. Oh Lord. Who is this guy? Is he famous? He looks like he has some sort of clout or money to get this, because it definitely ain't game. Oh Lord, should we go back? Let's go. Let's keep going. Who else wants to see some more gamer girls? Right. This one's a little famous in her little gamer nest. Where is she at? Yeah, there you are. Oh, I'm a gamer girl. Got a Nintendo Switch on. Who cares about the video games? But let's take a look at these. I'm pretty much wearing shorts and some stockings here, and you know. Oh Lord. This is the local Japanese chick that I follow just to see how she's marketing. She's doing the Maid Cafe. Yep, here we go. Gamer girl. I can't even. I got fucking I got sidetracked there. Oh my God, dude. Dude, what? So, if you want to change things in the United States, first thing you do, because it's basically legal, you legalize prostitution, right? And the way we're heading down this liberal SJW, everything's legal but nothing's illegal path, it's going to happen. There's going to be some, reckoning coming. Second way is what Tommy Bahama said. You got to just nuke the child support, because the child support is unfiltered. The child support system is broken. It's based off a percentage of what the man makes, and nothing is accounted for, right? Much like women's lives. Nothing's accounted for, and nothing is, nothing is reported. Like, you can give a woman $3,000 and say it's child support, or it is child support. She could go buy a kilo of Coke, or you probably can't get a kilo for $3,000, but she could buy a fuckload of drugs, alcohol, whatever, and the judge can't do anything about it, because it's just part of the game. And women know this. If I'm a man and I know this, you fucking think American women don't know this? So, Muhammad says, I got a nose for STDs. Who's got an STD, Muhammad? Yeah, man. So how do guys get game or up the game? By practicing. The quickest way is to learn from a guy who's already doing it. The second quickest way is go to the gym, start putting some muscle on your body. Bilbo Gaggins, go ahead. Here's one for you, pal. Go ahead and check out my course. Let me kill this. Just still live streaming this chick. I just released a new fitness course, Body Fitness Max. So there are going to be more parts coming out to this later today and tomorrow, all right, over the next 2 days. And this will allow you to start getting the foundation, which is the discipline to get your ass in the gym, lift weights, and become a sexy dude. Because these days, everybody's getting fatter. So if you get fatter, if you get fitter, you're going to stand out. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I had to copy and paste that. Which one, Muhammad? There's multiple. Muscle does not equal game. Very true. Click on that link right there. Lou Piazza says, true story, I had to fill out a financial form for my income and assets, and she didn't have to. Total BS. And Lou is also a victim of divorce in the United States of America. John P says, bro, that should be a new segment on your show, just pointing out and laughing the simp behavior on Twitch. Isn't it ridiculous how I can just randomly, lively open Twitch, and then like every girl is just like, hey, I'm a gamer girl. I wonder if they're like, I don't know, because what happened was Mixer came out and was like, look at this. This is hilarious. This chick cracks me up the most because she wears like the craziest push-up bra to make it look like her boobs are huge. This is like so much padding. This is like 80% padding. If you're a Jedi like me, if you're like a Thot Jedi, you can scroll down to her. I wonder if she deleted them. But look at this. Every picture, the titties is out, right? At least she has some gaming clips. Good for her. But you're not tricking me. I think she deleted it. Yeah, see, this is where you can see. You can kind of see they're not as big. She's pushing them together. But that's the interwebs for you. Sell the sizzle, not the steak. And that's what they're doing. Hilarious. What are we going to do? Look at this. I'm a gamer girl. Take a look at my legs. This is my gamer leg. This is my gamer waist. These are my gamer tits. These are my gamer face. I don't know. All right. Anyways, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I gave you 2 hours and 20 minutes. Started off with the firestorm. Thank you guys all for listening. Don't forget, Body Language Mastery is coming out right above my head. Christmas comes twice this year. Right here. I'm going to touch Judy's nose. Beep. December 26th. You're not going to want to miss out, man. If you like this kind of, I think this was a great episode. If you like this kind of dialogue and stuff, imagine doing this with me 4 hours a day for 3 weeks and having it recorded, being able to interact with me, and also being able to review it all and have all this access to data to really help you guys out, because quite honestly, American men need help, man. Holy shit, do you guys need help. You guys are great. I love you all. We are going to continue on with the show tomorrow. We're going to be with Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. I'm actually going to choke Charlie to death on stream. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's going to be great. And thank you guys all for participating. Thank you all for listening to me. We will, Body Language Mastery is coming out, so don't forget to get on the list. I'll put the link in the chat. I think this one is says Q3. Let me see. Does that work? Was that right there? Let me see. Oh, I guess it didn't work. All right. Well, if you want to get on the list for Body Language Mastery, there it is. Oh, it does say Q4. Okay. Yeah. Click on that link right there. I'll just push this a bunch of times. Get in, and then come to Hot Dude Con. It's gonna be great. Yeah. See you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Get out there, make money, make muscles, learn game. Please don't let my message be a message of burden and a message of like, oh my God, life is terrible and I'm gonna fucking be depressed and shit. Don't, dude. And use this as strength to make yourself a better man. Know the rules of the game so you can play it to win. Until then, I'll see you guys